The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense will be first on the attack. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Holds and fires complete to the right. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got room on the return. Touchdown time! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick six early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads it left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Flips it out to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Guys, let's chat about Alabama. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
Here's a heat. Intercepted, number 19. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Going right to work up top. Fires to the big fella. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on third and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on third downs all throughout this season.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Field goal is good. That'll bring him to within 4.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
Got the back over the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. 6th play of the drive coming up. Gonna look downfield again. They're working that left side. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Dances away. Turning it on. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Flips it out on the screen. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the O will stay out there and go for it on 4th and inches. They'll run for it. Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down. They give you 4 downs for a reason, and this offense decides to use every one of them.
Hey, if I had a back like that and I had this offensive line, man, I would do it too. I wouldn't even think twice about it. Roll the dice.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll run play action. He's got it and still on his feet. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? Back to pass. This time on target. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the middle. Tight end getting vertical. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground, fighting off the defender. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the single back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to. running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Under fire. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Here comes that Alabama offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
From the gun, he leads it with the back. The Tide will get the first down. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack, all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama builds its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air on first down. Finds his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Big tight end. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. The Golden Gophers line it up with a first and goal. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota!
You get near the goal line, more big bodies come in, everybody gets condensed. This offense says, forget that. We're going to get on the perimeter right now. Get it to our fast guy. He gets around the corner, and he gets in the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll more productive this time around. Trying to get the corner. At the 35, he's loose. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And the old school toss play, huh? A little just toss to the right, get the running back on the run. A little bit more space, too, out wide where you can see, like, oh, where am I going to go? Where's the hole? As opposed to when you run right up the gut. So I like the mix-up. I like changing it up, tossing that fast guy and get him on the perimeter.
And here comes the offense on second down. Off play action. Right down the middle. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Hold it, finds his man on the left. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
And what a great job by the defense, securing the wide receiver, getting the football out, getting it on the deck, and dadgummit if it didn't bounce, right back to the offense.
Looking to fire. Sends it downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the back. Powers through the defender. That gives him 54 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Scrambling away. He's going to run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's caught. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Here on 3rd down for this offense. He's looking downfield to throw. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. They've got the screen set up. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Cantrell. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Lost the fire on 2nd down. Working the middle. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory there down at the 43-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And they can't make the connection.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Catch in the middle. It's Cantrell. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Right down the boulevard. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. The Golden Gophers will boot it away to start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes that Alabama offense. As they get ready to start this 3rd quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then...
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll try the right side. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season. They have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Golden Gophers will punt this one away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
The play action fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Vick. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He's piled up 65 yards on the ground in this one and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup.
He's loose on the right. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
You see so many offenses these days just throw swing routes to the running back. That's the extension of the run game. Well, that's the play that's the extension of. It's the toss. And when he gets outside, watch out. He can dial up home runs.
Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Bama.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense finds it.
Back to pass on 2nd down.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He lost one down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. This will be the fifth kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. They're setting up the screen. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure. Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Might as well give it to him again.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Throws to the wideout. He makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Alabama!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll start this drive going to the air. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Cantrell. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the... Time tonight. Takes it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. from the gun, running back on the move. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. The lone back's got it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Slings it. Snagged in the middle. It's Vick. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Quick strike complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
In offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Got his man on the right. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 2nd down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And push that lead out a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. Breaks into the open. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
And that's perfect for the defense. You'll give that up all day. You're winning this game by multiple possessions late in the game. Play big zone coverages, keep the ball in front of you, and tackle the ball carrier inbounds.
Well, they got the completion there, and it didn't go very far, but the big fella with a nice catch.
Leaves it with the back. Makes his man miss. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move, he fires. Soft spot in the middle. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Wants to throw on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Rushes on him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Golden Gophers moving quickly to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT.
Taking it the other way. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. They want that clock to run. Past the first down marker and still running. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his back in the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Alabama comes to the line with first and 10. To the air on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Let's talk about Alabama. A nice way to go into the postseason and eventually the offseason with a W, but the question is, will it be enough to keep the Wolves at bay?
It's a great way to punctuate the season. You just have to wonder, though, if there were too many L's on the schedule to keep this guy around next year.
Yeah, I mean, it's the whole body of work, right? You finish strong, but what does everybody look at? Like, how many games do you win? Who do you beat is important, right? Do you beat your rivals? Like, there's so much more. Do you have the team's ears still? So there's a lot that goes into decision-making, but it was definitely a disappointing season.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll go to the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.